Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Check out last night's sleep research, see how things go. Was very, very tired last night, and only just turned off sleep tracking. So I am very interested to see. Okay, wonderful. Sleep tracking did stop, but I didn't actually stop the sleep tracking until just a few moments ago at 8:50. But at least it was well enough to know that moving around I was awake. But yeah, as you can see, quite a lot of slumbering sleep with quite a lot of snoozing sleep as well. So definitely rest that was much needed. Slumbering type wins out for today. $123. 1, 2, 3, 4. 166 million. Yeah, and that's a new record. That's right. Because well, yeah, just straight up just Snorlax strength. We do have 1, 2, and half belly. So let's see who shows up. Got no incense going last night, so alright. A top belly Arbok, that is not new, but fun. We got Sfeel, Krogunk, Toxicroak. Let's get those two mixed up. For Alligator, that's new, with that one eye open. Ivysaur, trying to sneak in the corner there. Wigglytuff. Magnezone again. Pichu, and why not? So 0 fire types today. But 1 new sleep style, so that is nice. Certainly does help to get some of those sleep styles. I don't know when we'll be getting another island unlocked. It's still going to be a ways off for me, but getting some more of those sleep styles does help to make that effort a little bit less, so I can just move right on from one to the other. Alright, who's hungry? Well, that is surprising. Yeah, I think the Magnezone was the only other one that I would want to use. Well, no, I haven't gotten Ivysaur either. But yeah, we'll give the bonus biscuit to Feraligatr there, being hungry. Not enough to take it home, but enough to make some progress. And some diamonds from today's gift. But yeah, nothing else out of this group. I want to dump a whole bunch of biscuits in. So, unfortunately, today's going to be a day we just end without recruiting. Sad to say. Also a tough call who I would share out ingredients for, but only because I don't see a whole lot of the Totodile family. I'll share that out. 56 mains from research today. And a good chunk of dream shards. Just adding back to the pot so I have some more room to evolve. Alright. Sneaky snacking from the night before. We are into Master 15, so that did happen through lunch as expected. I just decided not to cook dinner though, because it didn't feel like it was going to make a significant enough dent. I felt more comfortable pressing that button. Felt more comfortable just holding on to some extra ingredients because I knew that today I was going to be using them. No additional news. Do have a medal though for reaching Master 15 and some free handy candy. That's nice. Alright, community. How'd you sleep? 36. So not as much as me, but I certainly needed it today. But 36 mains, which is good to see. In all level 5 friends. Thank you. Okay. Yes, indeed. Continue to fill that pot. It certainly feels like it's pretty certain that I should, or at least I should get an extra tasty today. Alright, we got all berries. At this point, I'm just going to collect all of these just to get that strength going. Maybe get a couple of herbs through the rest of today. %. So, that feels real good. We've got a nice big 171 sized pot. You know what? Since this may be just the last cook this is probably the only cook I'm going to make today. Just so I can, that 171, that would just wipe me out. Going through, if I decided to cook all 3 times. Let's give myself a little bit extra, free up a little bit of space in my pack. Not that with 171 that's going to make that big of a dent, but at least it's helpful. Alright. So, got another 20-ish. Alright. Apples I have the most of. So we'll fill out the rest with apples. Alright. Wish me luck. 40%, 159% level bonus, 60% area bonus, and there's our extra tasty. 171,360 dish strength. Enough to get us halfway to the next level, and Calm Mind Fruit Salad is pretty close to getting its max level. And see, even with an extra tasty, one of the strongest dishes I've made, not even enough to get a full rank out of it. That is what to expect when coming to these much higher ranks. So, Master 16 should happen just from berries alone, because it's only another 30,000 from that, which should certainly be plausible through the rest of today. If I get to dinner and it hasn't flipped over, I'll make something simple, but I'm going to spend the rest of the day recovering the amount of ingredients. Yeah. 400, I'd like to stock that up a little bit. Thankfully, going into next week, even if I just have to make the Calm Mind Fruit Salad just like plain stock, like that's fine too. I just want to hold on to some of those ingredients so that way I can kick off next week without having to worry that I'm short something and can't cook out the gate. 18 hours remaining for the event, so this will be my last collection of mains, because this will pop early tomorrow morning. So, there was one comment saying, hey, just hold on to the incense. Wait for something that's worthwhile. So, I think that's a pretty good call out. Thinking through it, I didn't spend a whole lot of time thinking through it yesterday as much as I wanted to. But I think it's good to have the incense. The biscuits, I do have enough for two, would be two, but last time it was like something like 4 great biscuits I was taking from the Ryko event, which felt a lot more substantial. So it might be more fun to have that Entei incense and be able to pop that when I need a fire type and I've got extra master biscuits. So that leaves us with 95 remaining. Candies, I'm not worried about getting for Entei directly. I would much rather have Candy S's. And then we're just left with one main. Cool. From yesterday's research, wanted to follow back up. That's the wrong button. So, third Entei was only 62%, so it's pretty on par with actually the first Entei as far as its loadout. I guess I was just kind of looking at this like, well, the first Entei gets like middle of the range. It's got to be like around like 50%, but yeah, they're very similar in their loadout. So this one's just happens to have oil across the board. So they're about the same. I would equate them very similarly. Our Charizard, as to be expected, It's a little bit more middle of the road. Having the ingredient finder on there is great, but that speed of help does hurt it a bit, despite having both helping speeds, but no other ingredient finding, and having the main skill chance up helps a little bit, but doesn't all play out quite where you want it to. But fun to have. Kangaskhan, on the other hand, absolutely stellar. Just looking at that loadout, one of the things I wanted to tinker with was what happens if I use skill seeds in this situation? What happens if I'm taking this from, since where it is, the only target is helping speed, because it's got ingredient finder M, it's got ingredient finder S, so that can't, either of those can't be targets. The inventory ups can't be a target because they're both the same skill, so it only targets helping speed. So what happens when it gets to helping speed M? And it takes it from an 88 to like 95, 94, which is pretty sweet. That's definitely the type of Pokemon you want to be looking for, where, yeah, it's good as is, but does have the potential for getting better, and the gains are significant enough that it makes a difference. So definitely one to hold on to. Ingredient spread is okay. Definitely at least between 30 and 60 it will be real nice getting twice as much potato excuse me, as ginger. But still really good nonetheless. Alright. And I think with that covers everything that I needed to take care of today. This does reach the end of our Entei research. Tomorrow things return back to normal. Getting back to regularly scheduled research back. Probably heading back to Snowdrop Tundra to continue getting that area bonus up, as well as trying to find new and fun, probably Snover, maybe some other unexpected surprises hanging out on that mountain. Yeah, just trying to make sure there wasn't anything else that I wanted to be sure to go over while I'm thinking about it. That's all I got. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know how your Entei week or weeks has been going down in the comments below. Always happy to hear what's going on in everyone's everyone's Pokemon Sleep research life. And I'll see you back tomorrow for some more. But until then, sleep well.